Did you have to learn Vietnamese? Do you know how to speak it?
A little bit. So my wife is Vietnamese, and she. What's amazing about speaking Vietnamese in Vietnam is you will be ridiculed immediately. I speak much better Korean than Vietnamese. Vietnamese is really difficult, and the reason it's
say
difficult.
Something to me in Vietnamese.
Like
say it's nice to be on this show.
Oh, I can't say that.
No?
What can I say?
I'm very hungry.
So I would say, so this is a whole thing I have to think about it because you're older than me, so I have to change my pronoun.
Oh,
not like how people change pronouns here. It's a different type of pronoun change. So I need to say, I can't say on. If I was talking to my wife, I'm used to saying on, means like older guy. So I'm speaking to you, I need to say younger person. I need to say M. And then what was the sentence again?
I'm very hungry.
Yeah, so em doi or em doi wah. So even that pronunciation is probably wrong, but I'm saying me, a younger person, hungry, very.
And what is the younger person part? Where are you saying that?
M. Yeah.
So if you were talking to like a 20-year-old, how would you say it?
How would I refer to them?
You wouldn't say em doi.
Then I would be on.
Un.
Like
so
on top of something.
M, un.
So on, yeah, like on top. So yes, if I was speaking to someone younger, I would say on, like I'm an older man. So on is going to do this, which is wild because they do phone calls with people and they've not seen each other. They just hear each other's voice. And at some point they figured out like, okay, I'm going to be the older one. You're going to be the younger one.
Oh,
Beyond that, they have the tones. And so you could say like ga or ga or ga or ga. And that's 4 different words. And that's all same like one consonant, one vowel, but since it's different tones, it's different words. And so that's what's challenging is I will go into a coffee shop where they sell one damn thing on the menu and I'll say, mop suda. And they'll be like, suda, mop suda, or mop cafe suda. So can I have 1 milk coffee, please? And they will look at me like, what the fuck's this guy saying? I have no idea. And I've created a term. I've lived in Asia so long. I've created a term called language anticipation anxiety, where they probably think I'm speaking English, and they're like, I don't know these fucking English words at all. What's he saying?
And you're trying to speak Vietnamese.
I'm trying to speak their language, and they're like, I don't get it. And I'm just like, coffee, just one coffee, like the picture, like the only thing on the menu. So it's so challenging. I'm going to put more time into it in the future. I have no excuse. But, well, I travel a lot. But
that
my
sounds
Korean
insanely difficult, just the 4 different ways of saying the same word.
Yeah, and they have about maybe 5 or 6 different tones in the language.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can you read it?
Yes. Well, so I think possibly because of the French occupation there, or the French colonized Vietnam for a long period of time. And so it's actually like the Roman alphabet, the same alphabet we use, but then they have little symbols on top of the words.
Oh.
So even the word, have you had the Vietnamese beef noodle soup?
Pho?
Right. Oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Because most people, it's like there's 3 levels. Level
love pho.
Level 1 is you say pho, and then you get ridiculed. Level 2 is pho, but the actual way to say it is pho.
Pho?
Like
that?
Yeah, that's good. Like you dip and come back up.
I thought it was pho.
Yeah, it's pho.
Pho? So almost like question, like what?
Yeah, right. So that we intrinsically in English, we want to change our intonation to create questions. So like in Korean, I can say, iso? Oh, iso. You have that? Oh, you have that. But if you change your intonation in Vietnamese, you've just changed the meaning of what you're saying.
Oh,
That's why it's so difficult.
Oh my God. Is there a Rosetta Stone for Vietnamese?
Yeah, they have a lot of them for like French and Spanish, but it's harder to find stuff like that. I used to have a tutor. I need to get back into it. And, I want to be able to speak to my parents-in-law more effectively. So I do need to study more in the future, but it is, maybe Chinese is similarly difficult, but and maybe that click language. But
that seems like a tough one.
But they're both real tough.
The click language to me is the most fascinating.
Oh yeah. Well, and they taught me some words when I was there, but not every word has a click. Like just Coco is friend, so
right.
They call you Coco.
Did they teach you any click words?
Some of their names had clicks, and some of them can do the click so well. I just couldn't.
Yeah, they were loud.
Yeah, like it's percussive. It has. Even that's pretty good. But it's hard to emulate. It's hard to copy that.